something strange is going on. Divisional win last night, but at what cost? Power play tweaks seem to have worked. Implications, let's talk. Welcome, Devil fans. Glad you're here. Definitely want you sticking around, though. Hit the subscribe button. Season fully underway, and we want you guys here talking Devils hockey. So, a 3-2 win against Columbus last night. Look, game probably didn't look as well scripted as it did against Tampa. Tough first period, found a way to win, one off an empty netter, things happen. But I think where we kind of created the questions and kind of started asking ourselves, well, what's coming Thursday was at the end of the game and what happened there. Jacob Markstrom, appeared to be hurt at the end of the game, had a player kind of fall on him, seemed like his knee kind of got stuck. No update currently on Jacob Markstrom. So this whole entire situation is just a little weird, crazy, whatever words you want to throw. You think about it, Jake Allen having a great game, keeping it, the Devils in the first period, had a 4-minute power play, did Columbus, and Jake Allen was their best player on that power play. But you looked at how this game was going. Jake Allen keeping the Devils in the game. Devils actually the lead going in the third period, and then the third period starts, and, Jacob Markstrom's in net. Well, it couldn't have been because Jake Allen got pulled for performance. Jake Allen was the reason why they were in that game. Jake Allen was the reason why they had a situation where they could win off an empty net goal. So you kind of wondered, okay, what's wrong with Jake Allen? Now, you flip it 40 minutes later, and the question is, what's wrong with Jacob Markstrom? Jake Allen, we know. Jake Allen had cramps, okay? So it's nothing, not a long-term injury. He'll be back. He'll be fine. But Jacob Markstrom stayed in the game, but it didn't look good. Because you saw his knee. His knee looked like it buckled a little bit. He was in a butterfly, got pushed over, and, he throws his glove blocker, and it didn't necessarily look good. It didn't look like something where, he was, just maybe tweaked something. It could be something along those lines. That's obviously what you hope for. I mean, he did wave off the medical staff, but when you saw him getting off the ice, it wasn't good. It wasn't like, he was super happy they won the game. It was kind of like, there might be something wrong. And as of right now, there is no update currently on Jacob Markstrom. Devils were off today. Maybe we'll get something tomorrow. But as of right now, we don't even know what it would be. I mean, I assume it's the knee. That's what I think it looked like. He had the left knee problem last year. This year it looked at the right knee. That's what it looks like, or from what I saw. Again, I'm no doctor. I'm not in Jacob Markstrom's shoes. But from what it looked like and from what I saw, it looked like it was that right knee just in a butterfly position, got pushed over, and probably buckled the wrong way. Weight on it didn't look the best. Finished the game. Like I said, called off the medical staff, told them it's okay. There was 20 seconds left. Now you're thinking to yourself, well, you know what? If he's not okay, probably shouldn't be in there if there's going to be another scrum. There's going to be another scrum in front of the net. Probably shouldn't be in there. Probably shouldn't risk a season-ending injury. Now, we don't know what's up with this. We don't know if he'll be back Thursday, when he'll be back, if he's okay, if he's not okay. We're still waiting on that. Hopefully, we get an update tomorrow. We'll definitely fill you guys in if we do. But right now, waiting on it. Didn't look great. This maybe does give you some indication. Nico Daws still in Utica. Now, it's not saying that the Devils aren't going to call him up. I think if the Devils call up Nico Daws, something's wrong with Jacob Markstrom. But they could potentially do it tomorrow. They haven't done it yet, though. He is still in Utica. Still, I guess, going about his way with the Utica comments. Obviously, cleared waivers a little while ago. Still with Utica. I mean, you look at something like this, and you're probably happy that, you still have somebody in your system who can at least back up Jake Allen. Because I assume that if Nico does come up, Jake Allen would be the starter, would get the multiple starts, or would carry the load for the Devils in the time being. But Jake Allen potentially starting Thursday, home opener. Nico Daws still in Utica. We'll wait and see, though. Like I said, this could change. Just like last night, in 40 minutes, you're thinking, Jake Allen's hurt. Then you're thinking Jacob Markstrom's hurt. So this could definitely change within the next 24 hours, and all of a sudden, Nico Daws is on his way to New Jersey. And, I mean, that would give you full indication of what's going on in that situation. But, good news. Let's talk power play last night. Yeah, it worked out. 0 for 6 in the first 2 games last night, 2 for 2. And, yeah, they needed that going in. Look, I was never necessarily worried about this power play. I mean, you look at the players who they can throw out there. They can throw out 90-point players. They can throw out 80-point players. They can throw out a 40-goal scorer, defenseman who scored 20, a defenseman that's gotten 70 points. Luke Hughes, who they just gave $9 million to. I mean, they have players to throw out there. I know. Struggled game 1. Struggled game 2. Game 3, it worked out. I mean, it was eventually going to work. You saw the power play worked last year. It's a lot of the same players. And you're just adding back Jack Hughes. You're adding back an Arseny Griciuk. So you had a good, skilled players involved in this power play. And I know, games 1 and 2 didn't look very good. New Jersey didn't look very good in game 1 just altogether. So, I mean, that's really where it comes down to. Game 1 didn't look great. Sheldon Keefe makes some adjustments, says, you know what, we need to find a way to score and score on the power play. Take advantage of the special teams. And New Jersey definitely took advantage of the special teams last night. I mean, Columbus had 6 minutes of power play time in the first period. I mean, they had back-to-back 2-minute power plays. So when you have a situation like that, obviously, Devils have a good penalty kill. Penalty kill's been there from the beginning. Games 1 and 2, power play maybe struggled. I was never necessarily worried about it long-term. You know, you have a 90-point player on your team. You have another 80-point player. You have another guy who scored 40 goals. Actually, multiple 40-goal scorers on this team. Power play never really felt like a total concern for the Devils. It was going to get going. It was just a matter of time. And last night, yeah, they needed it. I mean, 2 for 2 on the power play. Their game-winning goal was an empty netter. So they needed the power play goals last night. They got the power play goals. Power play looked good. Arseny Griciuk, I mean, has looked better than advertised. I mean, this is a player who should be playing on that first line. I don't know what it's going to take. I mean, obviously, you don't want to see the Devils lose games, but Arseny Griciuk should be on the first line. It's very clear he's not a bottom 6 player. It's very clear he's a top 6 player. He's got offensive skill. He's got, you know, talent, skill. He's a first line player. He's has a high IQ. He would be able to create with Jack, create with Jesper. It would work out. It would work very well for the Devils. Just waiting for Sheldon Keefe to do that. We'll see if Sheldon Keefe does that. Let me know, though, down in the comments. Do you want to see Arseny Griciuk moved up to that top line in Florida? Or, I guess, against Florida in New Jersey. In New Jersey, for the first time this year, Devils home opener against the Panthers, 7 o'clock on Thursday. We'll definitely get some coverage up on that. But hopefully hit the subscribe button. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. And, you know, I guess we'll wait and see on the Jacob Markstrom update. Wait and see on that. I'll see you guys really soon. Have a great rest of the day.